Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah. Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin.
Hey there, Teddy Rubskin here. And I just fucking saw Iron Man 3. And, well, I guess it was pretty good. Wasn't fucking as good as Iron Man 1, or really even as good as Iron Man 2. But it was pretty good. But I could definitely see why a lot of Iron Man fans might be pissed off at this movie. Particularly because of the Mandarin and the way he's portrayed in the film. Which I kind of liked, actually, because, in the comics, the Mandarin's supposed to have magic and shit. But there's no magic in this realistic Iron Man world. So he's kind of handled in a similar way that Ra's al Ghul was handled in Batman Begins. Kind of like that. But that's kind of been Iron Man's problem all along. Is that he kind of has shitty villains, I mean, look at his fucking action figure back in the 90s, right? Cool action figure with metallic armor. There was like a War Machine action figure and like a underwater Iron Man action figure, right? Pretty cool, right? But as far as his villains, there was the Mandarin, Whiplash, Spider-Woman, and the Grey Gargoyle. What the fuck is up with the Grey Gargoyle? I mean, he's kind of got shitty villains, What's up with that? And, Mandarin's kind of shitty, but they did some interesting things with him, I think. But True Blue fans are gonna get pissed, right? But there's some stuff I don't fucking think. I think it's kind of silly. I mean, there's no magic, but there is some silly super science. Right, there's stuff called extremis that if you inject yourself with, it gives you superpowers, right? Which is really actually right out of the comics, Right out of the comics, there was a story where these guys had superpowers, right? Yeah. But putting it in a movie is just kind of silly, And there's a part where fucking, Pepe, Gwyneth Paltrow, she gets injected with this stuff, and then she has superpowers. Actually, she's got a much bigger part in this movie and stuff. Actually, I think I just spoiled something. Spoiler alert, sorry. That's something happens at the end of the movie. But whatever, it's weird, right? Then there's also Iron Patriot, which is also right out of the comics. Iron Patriot was in the fucking thing. It's War Machine, really. Rhodey, the black guy. Still working for the fucking government. And, Tony Stark, His suits are getting more advanced, and he's got a shitload more of them. Actually, he can control them remotely, He doesn't even need to be in the suits anymore. They can fly around by themselves, At one point, he controls a whole army of them, And, and he can fucking put on the suit that just flies on his body wherever he is. Which is, again, something right out of the comics. That his suit could just fly on him, In fact, in the comics, his suit could, come out of his fucking skin, Yeah. I don't know if I really like Iron Man 3. It's certainly not as much as the original Iron Man. Maybe not even as much as 2. But, it's alright. But there's definitely going to be a fucking Iron Man 4, It's going to fucking happen. Jesus. Because I'm going to make a shitload of money. And, Only question is, will Robert Downey Jr. play Iron Man again? Who knows? Who fucking knows? What about the future of Avengers? Huh? What is with the future of the fucking Marvel movies? Well, I'm gonna do a video about that fucking next. Until then, keep it real. Yeah.